welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good coverage by the kick team. Force him to start out back at the 23-yard line. Jackson Dart brings that Giants offense out. Drafted out of Ole Miss in the 25 slot a year ago. Gave Giant fans hope. Showed some energy with this team last year.
All right, so here we are entering year two. Jackson Dart, when he was on the field last year, he was exciting. He was fun. He was energetic. He brought a lot of life to this Giants locker room on and off the field, but he's got to find a way to protect himself. They're going to utilize him as a runner. He's a very gifted athlete, but it's those hits. It's taking those shots when he decides to be a runner that limited his time behind center. So keep him healthy, let him go out there and make plays, and it's going to be a big part of this Giants offense improving from a season ago.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Uh-oh. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Giants once again, and that is their offensive coordinator. His guys trail here in the first half as they're going to focus now on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. On first down, Dart. Nowhere to go with that one. Just get it to the sideline and live to see second down.
It's second down and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Giants first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Dart gonna fake it to Scalaboo and look to throw.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dart gonna throw it again. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Slayton is the man in motion. The defensive pressure was stifling, forced him to throw it away, and it brings up fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket, and the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Terrific run, gets him into the red zone, down around the 10. So not quite first and goal, it's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the play fake, here's Dart. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a nice pickup, and then the ensuing play ends up going the complete wrong direction. So nice job there by the defense getting back on track.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover.
Yeah, I think he knows right as he's about to let this ball go, Mike, he's about to take a big shot. And a little bit of an ill-advised throw, but he's going to be bailed out by the roughing call. The officials determined it was unnecessary, and instead of resulting in a turnover, they're going to...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And after the sack on 3rd down, this was a little bit more of a difficult attempt, but it just seems like with the caliber of these kickers these days, Mike, just steps up, ho-hum, bangs it through.
On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Seven 3 is the score. With 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Once again, it's Barkley. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hurts on the move left. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing, dart. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Throwing again, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scattaboo.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And he will have a Giants 1st down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Here's Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Pass intended for Johnson, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Dart. He'll let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now another 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are back within 1. It's 7-6. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
That's a short one, caught by Stowers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. Neighbors in motion. Tracy. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, you know, I understand the logic, right, Mike? You say, okay, at the end of this drive, we just want the lead. And, all right, so you've checked that box. But with this much time left, I think I'm standing on the sideline if I'm the coach, and I'm really considering going for it in that spot. So time will tell if the decision to kick it pays off.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Here comes 2nd and 4. Now Barkley. Saquon Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Eagles will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it here with Saquon.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Barkley. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Giants 9.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
The motion man is Johnson. Dart going to throw here on second down. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
A play fake. Now Dart. That one underneath to Scatterboot. It is second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Neighbors in motion.
47-yard line.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He's just been under constant pressure. Hit as he got rid of it. They rule it an incomplete pass. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on downs. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Here's second and 2. Here's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And this one not going to get it done either. Stop behind the line once again. It's fourth down.
3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New York.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scattaboo coming out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Giants, 16.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.